and Aiden Girduckis were pretty typical siblings growing up in Belleville, Ontario.
Having siblings, I know that you don't always get along. I mean, did you have times like that you recall?
Oh, nonstop. Yeah, I'd say every time we play, it would end in something like that, where one would be mad at the other, and that would end the day of playing, and then we'd move on the next day. We'd hang out again.
There are some times when we'd be playing mini sticks or something like that, and we'd be pretty competitive and arguing about like if a goal went in or not, and then it would end up being a little scruffle or a fight. But
who usually started it?
It was probably me, honestly.
But despite countless fights and disagreements over the years, the two have remained close while sharing a love for hockey.
Especially growing up and him following sort of the same path as I have, that definitely helped the tightness. He'd look for me for advice, and I'd try and help him along his way. And yeah, I guess especially through juniors and then going into college too, we basically took the same path, so that definitely brought us even closer.
How often do you keep in touch, keep in contact?
Oh, I'd say almost daily, maybe 5 times a week. We'd be texting each other, especially after the weekends. I'll see how his games went and how things are going.
What does that mean to you to have a big brother like that who's been through similar experiences to lean on?
Yeah, he's helped me a lot through understanding how the process of things works, and yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for him, I probably would be in a lot rougher shape than I would be right now.
Abbott is a senior forward and co-captain at RIT. Aiden is a freshman defenseman at Robert Morris, and while they've played hockey since they were old enough to walk, the brothers have never faced off against each other in a game that counts.
Now, RIT visited Robert Morris back in October, but unfortunately you were injured and didn't get a chance to play. How disappointing was that for you?
The weekend before, you know, I accidentally, like a ref ran into me, and yeah, it was rough, and yeah, I sprained my MCL, but it didn't hurt that bad. It was just the danger of hurting it further, I guess. So I was trying to like show like, oh, I'm fine, I can play, but the doctor wouldn't allow it.
So barring a playoff meeting, this weekend will be the only time the Girduckis brothers will face off. And there's no doubt they plan to cherish the moment.
We haven't really ever had the chance to share the same ice in a real competitive game. It seems every time that I would catch to the league he's on, he would be moving on to the next one. And I finally caught up to him this time, so yeah, this will be an exciting time for me for sure.
It'll be pretty cool, especially him being a D-man, me being a forward. I'm going to try and get down in his corner, but I think it'll be cool first, but once the puck drops, I think it's go time.
What would be the perfect way this weekend could go for you?
That we get to play against each other both games, get a good amount of shifts against each other, get some good competition, and then obviously a couple RIT wins, which is huge because we're going down the stretch here. We need it.
Win both games and then get to rub it in his face after.